Bolanle Ninalowo,
Yes, so.
popularly known as Nino B in the building.
Yo.
First of all, we gotta congratulate you for your book. We've been seeing it all over social media.
Thank you.
Goodness me.
Thank you so much.
So tell us in a nutshell why you wrote that book and what it's about.
Well, the book is about my life. It's an autobiography. I've gone from shame to fame. I've been through a lot in life, and I figured my transparency could lead to some other people's transformation in life. And what's the essence of God answering your prayers if you're not going to use it to inspire somebody else? So I figured the best way for me to communicate that was write a book about my life, about my success, my trials and tribulations, and
Fantastic.
So we are your Jobestina fans. 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 So this is your English. We don't understand.
Can you drop it a
out the
bit?
streets.
Our
I
street.
thought you people were posh now.
Please tell us about the journey, how you transitioned into acting, and help inspire those that are thinking that it doesn't make sense. I don't want to take the risk, or let me just jump in. It's going to be all rosy in real terms.
Well, my success is not acting per se. My success is making it here in Nigeria. Acting was just a process. It was a part of the journey. My goal about 10 years ago was the African dream. I grew up in America, so I wanted to relocate to Nigeria and make it here, make a name for myself and do something like, the Dibanjis, the Weez kids, and all the success stories that I see, that inspired my movement. So I did a lot of things before even acting. I just wanted to make a name for myself and find why I existed, you get? So, like they say, you have to do many things to figure out what your goal is in life. You have to say yes to many things. And when you figure out what that goal is, then you start saying no to many things so you can focus on that goal. So that's what I did. I just needed to realize what was for me. And I did a lot of things in that process. I failed so many times. And what people didn't realize was I was failing forward. So I failed my way to success today. And I figured it was just time at that moment for me to share the story. You don't live forever.
So one of such that I heard from your interview, when you were promoting Picture Perfect, you were on Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. And I listened to you talk about how your marriage was failing at the time. So after the interview, myself and YK were asking, what would you like? I said, you'd like your family back. How did you make that work? Why I want you to share it is because of a lot of people, like Tope mentioned during our banter, are afraid of this institution called marriage. So the failures that happen for some people, the first failure is usually the end of it. How did you get back your family? How did you make that particular aspect of your life work?
There's no achievement without grace. I prayed a lot to God. I begged God a lot for forgiveness. For a lot of my wrongdoings. I needed to realize, I needed to step outside the box, and I needed to date myself. And when I tried that, I hated me. I wouldn't want to date myself, So that moment of me, that moment of realization made me reflect to see what I was doing wrong to the other person. Sometimes in life, you're going to have to be able to connect the dots backwards.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I just reflected into the moment.
Relationship nugget.
So you talked about in your interviews how you had faced rejection when you got into the industry. And I want you to relate it to not just the industry now, but other aspects of life for different people. How do you deal with rejection? How do you understand that rejection is not the end? How was it for you? How did you go through that process?
Gratitude, period. If you're a grateful person, see, gratitude is the first key to success, understanding that nothing is beyond you. Like, I cannot be defeated by any other thing in life. You know what I mean? If you close one door on me, it's just an opportunity for me to knock on another door. Winners don't quit and quitters don't win, period. People got to understand, a lot of people want success, but they just don't want to do the work to get it. They don't want to go through that pain. And there's no pain without gain. So every success story is somehow similar. The same fundamentals apply to all success stories. Rejection, rejection, rejection.
What would you say to men in your own shoes who are trying to find their space, find that thing that makes them man?
First, it's purpose. It's purpose. If you say when you're driven by purpose, you'll never be distracted by comparison or any other thing in life. A lot of things people lack is purpose. Is understanding the why. You know what I mean? And purpose, you don't generate purpose in the middle or the end. In the beginning of your life, you need to know what you want. So a lot of people are already lost. And if you're not purposeful and you get married, you're a lost soul getting with another person who probably knows what they want or doesn't know what they don't want. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a hard situation. First of all, you need God. You need prayers. You know, and for you to be God, I mean, for you to have God, you have to be godly. You have to try to do things right. You know what I'm saying? The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom.
On Instagram,
Yes, sir.
So let me say this. On Instagram, I'm seeing you all muzzle, fine boy, suits, everything. And you're coming here, you're saying God, God, God. But on Instagram, you're blah, 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 blah.
You don't know, you've never known who I am. All you know is just the guy you see on TV.
Yeah.
And the image you wish to create for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
so
is the
you
first
pray.
conversation
Obviously-
you're ever having with me.
All right, let me go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll find out more about your God. Stay with us. We'll be right back.